Well, I was born on Gracie Fork and was brought here, turned into 6 years old, and was raised here. My father's name was Michael Teague. Of course, he's dead now. Has been. I can't never recollect seeing my daddy as far as that goes. Was raised by a stepfather. That's all right, yeah. Well, Maggie T.
How many children did you have?
I had 20. 5 girls and the balance of them boys.
And how many are living now?
5 is all.
Could you tell us a little bit about that story of the woman who was drinking with some men down in Sevierville?
Well, she left here and went to Road Lovedy's, and she was there and left in the night. Her and the man's name was Teague. I can't call his other name, of course, but his first name, I reckon, was Teague. And they come on to the Shin Bone on the river, and there they was both drunk. And there they fell off of the bank into the river and was both killed there. Drowned together. And they brought her home the next day, and we buried her the next day after that.
What did she say before they left the river?
Well, she said that she was going to see Uncle Rose Lovedy asked her to stay all night. He says, you can't get home, he says, home at all. Yes, but she said, I'm going to see home. She said, see Emmert's Cove or Hell One before daylight. That's what she said.
Were the Whitecaps and the Bluebills up in this country?
Yes, sir. There was up here plenty of them. They whipped Jerome Russell and Ida Cook and Rhodey Breeden over here on Copeland's Creek. Tarred them, feathered them. Well, then Nance Maynard out on Scatterig, they liked to beat her to death. There, Julie Newcombs. Well, Henry Prophet and Julie hid themselves. They went there to whip them, and they hid themselves in the shuck pen. And they went in to draw her out to whip her, and they couldn't find her. And they come on back out, and as they passed by, why, they cut fire on them, and shot 2 of them, Blue Island Sneed and Brooks. Now, that's all I can tell you about that.
Could you tell us a little bit about that woman that they treated so badly?
Well, that is Nance Maynard. She come then, her and Rhodey Breeden come to my house. Well, that is a little dirty trick that I done. They come there and they teased Mitchell and Brother Bob that went possum hunting. Well, they come there and they was a stake, a fence built above the house, and there was a stake that the moon shined on, a rail. But it just looked like someone there. Well, they was scared to death about the Whitecaps, so they got in under the floor in the cellar, and they stayed there. I hid them in under there, told them to be still. I told them, though, they went on so, that Rhodey, she got laughing and making fun of Nance. Well, so Nance, she turned into crying. Well, it sort of made me mad. I was acquainted with Nance Maynard, but I wasn't much acquainted with Rhodey. So she said that she'd hit the whitecaps whole night. And I saw that, and he looked like somebody. I said, yes. I said, right now, I said, yeah, there's whitecaps now. Well, of all the hiding you ever see, they jerked up the floor, and none of the wolves, man. It tickled me. I couldn't keep being tickled because I'd